Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is a very special edition in Mabuhay. The reason this one is special is I am making something I've never made before, but it is at the request of my girlfriend. Hi baby doll. So this is for her. I've never made it before. She asked me if I've ever heard of burnt cheesecake, and I had not. It's a Basque style cheesecake, so I will be tackling that and see how it turns out. The first thing you're going to want to do is preheat your oven. Now, I've never used an oven at this temperature before, so make sure your oven actually goes up to this temperature. You're going to want to preheat it to 500 degrees. Not sure what that is in Celsius. Look it up. So here we go. After you've preheated your oven, you want to prepare a 9-inch spring-form pan. You want 2 sheets of 15-inch square parchment paper, and you're going to give yourself a little ASMR. Now, the purpose of crumpling the paper is apparently so when you layer it into your pie pan, it's easier to form. Now you want to make sure all the edges are completely covered. Adjust as you see fit. Now mind you, I've never done this before, so this seems a little odd to me too. But I'm sure it's going to work out perfectly. And next, we will be preparing the filling, or the cheesecake itself. That was 1.5 cups of sugar, and then a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Next, you will need 5 large eggs. Three-quarter cups of heavy whipping cream. Then we blend. Maybe. For 5 minutes. Until we get started. Okay, it's been 2 minutes, or 2.5 minutes, and we are going to scrape down the sides and just make sure everything is being incorporated properly. Now be careful, because my blade is starting to float. And there is a chunk in here. So we gotta make sure that starts to get incorporated. Now we finish up our 5 minutes, so we have another 2.5 to go. Okay, the 5 minutes are up. Just kind of scrape down the sides again, and then we're going to pour it into our prepared springform pan. Now be careful so the blade doesn't fall out on you. As I said, be careful with the blade. Scrape it down. The best you can, anyway. And then set that aside. Finish scraping out the blender. parchment begins to burn at 450 degrees. Now remember, the oven is set for 500. So anything not covered by the cheesecake, I believe we should trim. And I will show you what that looks like when we're done. Okay, now I have to admit I'm a little bit out of my comfort zone here. I did trim the parchment as best I could around the edges, but obviously you can see there's still quite a bit sticking up. Now I don't know if the cake is going to rise and this will be okay, or if there's going to be an issue with the parchment sticking up. But this is what it looks like when we're about to put it in. And I believe it says it needs to bake for 25 to 30 minutes. But at the 25-minute mark, you're supposed to check the temperature 1 inch from the rim and 1 inch deep to check the temperature. And I believe it has to be at 185 degrees, just barely. As soon as it hits that, it's done. Even if it doesn't look done, it's done and you're supposed to take it out. Let's give her a whirl. Okay, here's the finished product. It just came out of the oven. It registered about 185, but it's definitely very jiggly. Now you're supposed to just let it set until it becomes room temperature. And then you can either eat it at room temperature or refrigerated. We will be back to try its deliciousness. Okay, now let's see what happens. Let's release the spring form. Seems they'll be holding together pretty good. Ooh. Check it out. It looks amazing. It's still a little warm, but very little. It looks beautiful though. I believe it looks perfect. Okay, now I'm going to chill it in the refrigerator overnight, and then we will give it the taste test tomorrow. Now, it is time for the epic Basque cheesecake. Maybe. Ta-da! Oh, oh, oh. Okay, let's see what this is all about. Ooh, it has a nice firmness to it. Feels like a cheesecake should feel. Now the bottom's sticking just a bit to the parchment. Ooh, 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 look at that. Look how nice and creamy it is. And then it has nice color to the top. I think I have to use the 2-utensil method to get it off here. Nice and creamy down here. Wow. That is incredible. Try the end of it where it's a little bit more firm. That is amazing. Now I truly know why my girlfriend asked me to see if I can make this. Oh, wow, that is so good. And I believe she will be impressed at my talent. And then the center here is so creamy. It's like a custard. The sweetness is perfect. And it's got the different textures. You got a little crispiness here. And then the firmer dryness of a typical cheesecake. And then it's kind of creamy of maybe like a New York cheesecake or a Susie's brand cheesecake. And then really creamy here. Like I said, it's like a custard. This is amazing. Definitely a keeper. Definitely recommend people try and make it. Very, very simple. Very, very affordable. So please like, subscribe, and hit that thumbs up. This one deserves it. And God bless. Thank you.